Well, welcome to all of you joining me right here on our Zoom call. And welcome to all of you joining me over the interwebs. I learned today that there's 3,500 of you who have downloaded the app. So it's wonderful. I'm sure some of you are connecting to this meditation through the app. We're just a minute away from beginning our practice. And I invite you, as always, to find a comfortable sitting position and make sure that you are sitting up straight, whether on a chair or on a cushion. Close your eyes and gently turn your attention to your breath. And take these first few moments to simply relax and let go, and use every out breath to surrender, to let everything be. Nothing to hold on to. I like the out breath because it really is kind of surrendering every time you exhale mindfully. Like a physical emptying that invites us into also an emotional and a mental emptying, and just opening ourselves up to that empty space of calmness, away from the busyness. And as we come together and sit together in this meditation hall that connects all of us, we're going to begin, as always, with a threefold Shalom chant. Taking a deep breath through the nose, we're going to hold for 5 counts and then chant Shalom, and we'll do that 3 times. And each Shalom, an invitation to empty yourself from all the air inside, all the way to the end of the Om. We'll do that 3 times. So if you're chanting with me, take a breath now for Shalom. Setting an intention for our practice. That we might realize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. letting the breath, letting the body recover the natural rhythm of its own breath. Being with the breath exactly as it is, exactly as the body needs it to be. And just stepping back as the observer. We're going to use as our mantra today one of my favorite words in the whole of Torah, maybe my very favorite word in the whole of Torah. The word of Joseph, Biladai, without me, without I. He says this to Pharaoh as he's about to interpret the dream that Pharaoh had, that nobody else could decipher. And he says, without me, God will tell Pharaoh what the dreams meant. Biladai, without me. This breath coming in, going out, happening without me. The breath comes in, the breath goes out of its own, according to the body needs. Biladai, without me. I can sense the beating of the heart in the chest, happening. Biladai, without me. I can imagine all the bodily functions happening right now throughout this container of ours. All happening. Biladai, without me. I can feel all the happenings of all the happenings all around me in this world, in my neighborhood, in my city, in my country, in my world. All happening. Biladai, without me. Everything that is ever happening, always happening by itself. Biladai, without me, without an I, without any I intervening. Even the thoughts arising, disappearing, arising, disappearing. All these thoughts that are manufacturing a sense of me, telling the story of me. All these thoughts are happening, biladai, without me having anything to do with them. They come and they go of their own. Everything ever happens of its own, on its own. In fact, we might go so far as to say that nothing ever happens to me. Nothing ever happens to me. Everything just always happens. Biladai. And with that mantra, I am able to rest back as the awareness, witnessing all of the happenings. Happenings biladai, without me. The heartbeat, the breath, the thoughts, the world. I remain as pure awareness, the pure observer. And as that pure awareness, that pure observer, nothing ever happens to me. Everything always happens, but it happens by itself, and not to anyone. Biladai. Without me, without an I, without a separate sense of self. Biladai. Suddenly, when I have nothing to do with the world, when I come to realize that everything that is happening is all happening by itself, I can rest. I can rest as awareness. I can let go of the illusion of control. I can let go of the illusion that I am in charge of anything. I can let go of the illusion that I am the manager of this life, or of life altogether. This moment is happening, biladai. This breath is coming in and going out, biladai. This was the great awakening of Joseph. The awakening to the realization that there is no separate self. No separate self. Biladai. No separate self. There is knowing awareness, but we confuse that knowing awareness, pure awareness, with a separate sense of self, of separate self. Breath coming in, breath going out. Biladai. And gently we let go of our practice, we let go of our mantra. We can take a couple of deeper breaths, perhaps, to help us transition out of our meditation and let the body stretch, if need be. We'll close our meditation today, as always, with a Shalom chant, dedicating our practice to all beings. May all beings find in their heart, in their world, in their life, that greater inner peace, inner harmony, and wholeness. Wadani. Thank you all.
Wadani. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rabbi.
Wadani.
Wadani.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Wadani, thank you.
See you all tomorrow.